2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Waste Management Phoenix Open is about to kick off. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be covering this week's featured group. What a pairing. These two, they've been going back and forth at each other. There is quite the budding rivalry here.
Well, it looks like this player is aiming to beat Lexi Thompson, which very few people can boast. This should be an exciting showdown, Henny.
Luke, Lexi's young but has been on tour for about 30-40 years, it seems. She's been playing forever. She doesn't lack in experience. She can do it all. Not to mention, you'll be looking at her back for most of the day because she'll outdrive you.
Yes, Lexi loves the long ball and so do we. Good luck in this rivalry because when Lexi gets on top, it's very hard to beat her. Great shot. TPC Scottsdale, known for a bunch of birdies, Rich, and you can get right after them here at the first.
A gentle opening hole, second shot, a good opportunity to get your iron play dialed in. Green is very small. Anything missing to the right and to the left will run off into a collection area. However, if your irons are dialed in early, it's a great opportunity to make an opening three.
Outstanding approach shot. An opportunity for a birdie here. Ooh. Well, that's a no-fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
The second hole at TPC Scottsdale is a mid-range par 4, playing 442 yards from the tips. The bunkers on the right side need to be avoided, which leaves a good mid to short iron approach to a green that is bunkered front, left and right. So a good accurate approach required. Well, this should find the short grass. And he's down there.
Yeah, he's looking at maybe a little over 130 to the pin. Wow, that drive, incredible stuff. Over 300 yards. Huh.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see. Taking things up a notch in this Lexi Thompson rivalry. That shot will add some fuel to the fire.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's currently one stroke better than her rival and playing partner today.
Beauty of a chip shot there.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Just 3 feet to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Oh, that's a ripper. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. The third here at Scottsdale plays over 550 yards from the tips. It's a strong par 5, which requires 2 big shots to get to the green. The first shot needs to avoid that bunker on the left-hand side to give you a chance to go for the green. But if you're laying up, it's laying it back to a number between those 2 bunkers that sit on the left side of this fairway, around 150 to 100 yards out. Rich, I know it feels like we say this each week, but I just love being here in Phoenix. If there is one event on the tour that just seems to elevate itself beyond all the others because of all the people that come here to enjoy it, it's this one.
It is certainly a different event than all the others. Now, there's other tournaments that are trying to replicate what they do here in Phoenix, but none of them are successful with it. When you have as many as 650,000 people coming through the gates during the week, you know you're in for a different, unique opportunity here on the PGA Tour. And to play in front of all those folks, even though you know most of them aren't really watching you play golf, they're kind of looking around the crowds and being entertained by everybody else. Still, to have all those people just seemingly right on top of you, it gets to be a little nerve-wracking for some of these players.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Currently a couple under for the round. The par 3 fourth at TPC Scottsdale. Fairly straightaway hole, but bunkers again, front, left and short right, requires a pretty accurate and solid strike. Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
This one is all over it.
Well, that's well played and a great birdie opportunity coming up here at the 4th.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we? Oh, you've made it. What a play. Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt. It's on a great line. A well holed, he'll take the birdie. And that will take him to 3 under. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 5th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a strong par 4, playing 470 yards from the back tees. There's a big bunker down the right-hand side that will catch any drive not hit with authority. The approach must be accurate with the bunker on the left-hand side. Anything just slightly missed here will be punished. Well struck. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. Only 2 shots off the pace. And choosing the 8-iron here. That should find the surface. Beautiful.
Good shot in there. I like their chances for making birdie.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. He's currently tied for 2nd. The 6th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a solid mid-range par 4, 432 off the back tees. And again, it's more position off the tee that's required here with the bunkers on the left-hand side. A bold player is to fly it over that bunker on the left and leave just a short wedge in. Bold players will get off this hole, but a safe strategy lays back before them. Attaboy, good shot. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards. Wow, that one was a fairway splitter.
Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. And hitting yet another green here today.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 5 under. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The 7th here at Scottsdale is a par 3. The bunkers, left and right of this green, ensure that a nice straight shot is required. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot.
And he's hit that inside the range. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead.
Oh, that is brilliant. A bonus birdie. Well, that'll move her up the leaderboard as well.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, 15 feet out. He's been staring this one down.
Ouch, that hurts. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
This is important. Big par putt here.
That's well holed. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. The 8th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a very strong par 4, playing over 475 yards from the back tee. There's a couple of pot bunkers down the left-hand side that need to be avoided so you can get to the green in 2. If you're going hard here, there's a tree on the right-hand side that can prevent a good second shot or a line to the green. 2 well-struck shots required to get to this green, and even then, your par's not secure. The ladies' game has been dominated by Koreans for such a long time, but America has been able to have this resurgence basically off the back of Lexi Thompson and the generation she's started to inspire.
Lexi Thompson is so fun to watch because she's got a very unique swing, and when you look at it, you kind of look back.
And he's holed it. What a shot.
Check this out. Holding it out from the fairway. That away. Great shot. Oh, hello. Worth another look, shall we?
Yeah, this was a gift. Wasn't expecting this.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The finishing hole on the front 9 at TPC Scottsdale was a par 4, measuring 453 yards from the back tees. There's plenty of room off the tee to the left, just so you can avoid that bunker on the right. There's a bunker short of the green here that needs to be avoided, a short little pot bunker. But 2 solid shots here will allow a chance for a birdie.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Going with the 8-iron here. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left.
Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
Second shot here on the 9th hole.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface.
Oh, lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 9th.
And this putt to move into a share of first place.
Always nice to hold those for birdie. And that will take him to 8 under. Well, a lovely position for this player, Rich. Tied for the lead as they make the turn.
Yeah, I like it. Sneaky good. There's no doubt about it. Let's see if they can keep the momentum up on the final 9.
This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. After a very consistent run of play over the last half a dozen starts or so, Rich, this player's coming with a whole heap of confidence, and they look to me to be one of the players to beat. Do you agree?
We've seen this player time and time again contend for tournaments, and it is no surprise to see him doing it once again this week. It is so fun watching this player. They're in top form. This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
That's well played. Pin high.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
This putt is about 15 feet to the hole.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Just didn't drop. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next.
Checking the scoreboard now. This player is currently sitting in a tie for the lead with Tiger Woods.
The 11th is a par 4, playing 472 yards and a huge water hazard down the left-hand side. The best line is a drive as close to that water without taking it on. Anything that leaves about 150 to 170 yards in will give you a chance to set up birdie. That should find the cut stuff. Water becomes a real feature here in the final 9 holes at TPC Scottsdale. Here we are exposed to it at 11.
Second shot at 11 is very difficult. Water hugging the left-hand side. The bunker fronting the green is no fun. The one in the back part of the green is no fun. Anything out to the right is just fine.
Oh, that's a great shot and a birdie opportunity coming up here at the 11th. Well, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt.
She's got a great look at birdie here.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. The 12th at TPC Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 192 yards off the back tees. Not much to this hole except the bunkers left to be avoided, although water can sneak in on the right up near the green if anything is slightly pushed. Oh, that one's absolutely stiff. That was special.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Putting for birdie. Oh, that's frustrating. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. And that puddle drop. Well done.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She made bogey, gave one back on the last hole.
That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Well, they tried to fade it in there, but just didn't commit to it.
Tiger Woods back in his familiar spot, currently in the lead as we head to the next tee.
The 13th is one of the good scoring holes in the closing 9 at TPC Scottsdale. It's a par 5 measuring 558 yards. Job one is to avoid that huge water hazard to the right or the tree on the left-hand side that juts out into the fairway. If you're clear, you'll have a chance to knock it up near towards the green, or just laying it back to a comfortable yardage of around 100, 125 yards. A chance for a birdie here to really ignite your charge.
Well, I think they're attacking this one. They're really going to go for it.
Looks like they're going for the green. Good aggressive play here. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Definitely brave on that one, setting up a nice eagle opportunity, especially since they're one back of the lead.
An eagle putt awaits.
Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. Sitting at -11 for the day.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
The 14th is a strong par 4, almost measuring 500 yards from the back tees. The bunker that sits in the fairway should be covered. Anything around 190 to 200 yards out will give you a green light to go for this flag, although a 4 here never hurts. Oh, seems to have got a big piece of that one. Striped. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say. Over 300 yards from the tee as well. That's pretty solid.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Oh, almost went in.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Even for the day. Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Still in the lead now after that hole. The 15th is a very important hole, the par 5, 553 yards from the back tees. Either makes or breaks around here at TPC Scottsdale. That huge penalty area to the left is to be avoided if you're to make a decent score. A good drive will allow you to go for this island green in 2. Although if you're too far back, no point taking it on as there's water everywhere to collect your ball. Laying up to the 115, 20-yard marker will give you just an easy wedge here and a chance to still make your birdie. Going with the 5-wood.
That was a top effort, that one. So close to going down.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
Tracking. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
So, still currently in the lead after that hole, but Tiger Woods is lurking in second place.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Welcome to the jungle, or as they call it here at TPC Scottsdale, the Stadium Hole Par 3 16th. It's just a short club, but you miss the green, and a chorus of boos will ring out. This looks to be heading to the green. You don't need much to fire up this crowd, and that one will get them on their feet. This one's for birdie.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
This dramatic finish at TPC Scottsdale has no shortage of options at the 17th, Rich.
If you've hit the driver but you miss the green, you gotta miss it out to the right-hand side to have any hope of getting it up and down for the birdie. However, you knock it on this green in 1, you never know, you could make a 2.
I just love the aggressive play there, Rich.
Oh, how about that shot? Taking out the big stick and going ahead and knocking her on. Love it.
And this is an extremely long putt. They might even have to hinge on this one. Okay, steady now. That'll sting a bit. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
Can you hear those tweets? This is what they have left for birdie here.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She got one back on that last hole.
Yes! Hold it!
Ooh, tasty little pitch shot. Gets it to go. Fist pumps all around.
Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now. The finishing hole at TPC Scottsdale requires a great drive. The big water hazard down the left-hand side and the church pew bunkers make it a very difficult drive. Anything out to those bunkers on the right will leave a good angle approach. But once you hit this shot, make sure you get the right area on the green if you're to make your birdie. That's a good-looking shot there from about 130 yards here. Going with the pitching wedge here. Well, this one's going right at the flag. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
Dare I say, Luke, this player...
Well done to this player who was able to tame TPC Scottsdale and walk away with the WM Open victory.
And an impressive victory it was there, Luke, in front of 125,000 fans on this Sunday. That was impressive.
And I got to give props to my boy in the booth, Rich Beam. I think you picked this one at the start of the week, didn't you?
Luke, it wasn't a difficult pick, let's be honest. This player has been consistent all season long. Getting the victory, no surprise whatsoever. Really good stuff.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us.
you.